Hey everybody, Red October. Today is Wednesday. I just heard on the radio that Representative Steve Scalise was shot, along with several others, and even the gunman. I think two officers may have got hit too. I'm not sure on the details, but you know, how do we get to this point in this country where people just get out of their vehicle and randomly start shooting other people? At that level, as far as representatives go, drive-bys have been going on forever, for years. Nothing new, but to take it to the next level where people start shooting cops, people start shooting representatives. I mean, there's a lot of people in this country that are just not right mentally, and probably shouldn't be here from other countries. It's too late to close the gates because these people are already here. The ideology of this new generation, these left-wingers, these Antifas, these people that have the idea of what they think is right or wrong, and I don't even know if they even believe in the American dream. It's funny how people come to this country or live here already, and they want to reap all the benefits that come with living here in America, and yet they don't want to pay their dues. They don't want to give back to this country. They don't want to pledge their allegiance to the United States. They don't believe in the Constitution. They don't believe in the Second Amendment. They don't believe that other people have a choice from their idea. The youth of today is pretty far out there. They just have this idea, this notion that things should be their way. They should be easy. I was watching a show last night with my wife, and one of the show that we were watching, young couple was going to have a baby, and they have all these gadgets and machines, and you put the baby in, and the machine goes up and down, and I'm thinking, that's just crazy. I mean, what happened to the days of getting your hand and rocking the baby to sleep and pushing that little bouncy thing up and down? And then my wife said, "Do you remember the swing where you'd wind it up, and then you'd push it, and it would like swing back and forth?" Nowadays, I don't know what they have out there, because I haven't had any kids in a long time that young. How did we get to this point in life? I think the technology is great in many ways, but it's going to be a downfall for a lot of folks in this country that just use that as a laziness to put the work into what they should be doing in life. There's overcrowded populations in cities now, and I know the city where I'm at, near me, it's just grown it's just growing, and overpopulation, people are crowded, prices of the rent's going up, people are frustrated. You got the new moving in and the old moving out, and you have communities that were once considered low income, now high income, because the property taxes have gone up. So things are changing at a fast pace, and there's nothing you and I can do to stop it at this point. I think a lot of us believe this country's at a boiling point, that it's going to tip over at some point, and we're either going to unite and pull through this, which I'm hopeful of that. But before we get there, I think there's going to be a lot more incidents like this, this shooting of upper politicians, police, even firefighters have gotten shot at. I don't know where we went wrong in this country, and I don't know why we're at this point. Things are changing, folks, and I'm not a fear monger, but and I try to stay away from talking about too much about SHTF or doomsday or anything like that. But this country's at a boiling point, and I don't know. All I can say is be aware of your surroundings, and pray that we pull out of this, because it's crazy. Crazy times. Be aware. Right out.